Hey, you guys, it's Into the Stars, and just when I thought I could not have my mind blown anymore today, I was doing more research into 5 and the number of man, and 333 and 666. So I decided to look into DNA and what it actually says in Wikipedia, and this blew me away. Our DNA is made up of 5 elements: hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, and phosphorus. Okay? Now we know that the number of man is 5. We know that he has 5 fingers. We have 5 fingers and 5 toes. And we also know that we have 5 points when we outstretch our arms and our legs. There are 5 points, our head making the final point. Now we've talked a lot about Nephilim encoding into our genes. And when I started doing a little more research into DNA, this just blew me away. We actually have 2 strands of DNA that oppose each other. They actually travel in alternate directions one another, and it is called anti-parallelism. The 2 strands of DNA run in opposite directions to each other and are therefore anti-parallel, one backbone being 3 and the other 5. This 5, I believe, is our number, a number of man, of the perfect man, and this 3 is the 333 or the 666 of the Nephilim. And I believe this is why Jesus had to come for us and spill his blood, to correct what had happened here. Now this is just a guess, but it seems like all the pieces are starting to come together. Let's click on anti-parallel and see what it has to say here. In biochemistry, 2 biopolymers are anti-parallel if they run parallel to each other but in opposite alignments. You know, us as man being in opposition to the Nephilim. Okay? Possibly. And it repeats here. Nucleic acid molecules have a phosphoryl and hydroxyl end. So the phosphoryl is man and the hydroxyl is the other side, the 3. In DNA, the 5 carbon is located at the top of the leading strand and the 3 carbon is located at the lower section of the lagging strand. Okay? That makes sense. The lower section attached onto. Nucleotide sequences are complementary and parallel, but they go in opposite directions. The anti-parallel structure is important in DNA replication because it replicates the leading strand one way and the lagging strand the other way. During DNA replication, the leading strand is replicated continuously, whereas the lagging strand is replicated in segments known as Okazaki fragments. Another rabbit hole journey there. Let's click on Okazaki fragments and see where that takes us. Now remember, these are the fragments of the lagging strand, which is the 3 strand, okay? Short, newly synthesized DNA fragments that are formed on the lagging template strand during DNA replication. We already knew that. Oh wow. They were discovered in 1966 by Okazaki in the research. You can't make this stuff up. So anyway, you guys, wow. Now, obviously I'm not a biologist. I do a lot of things well. This is an area that I get into where I'm kind of feeling in the dark. I'm going by the Spirit. but this is resonating with me. And I'm not saying this is fact, because I'm sure there are holes in this theory, or maybe not. Maybe it all makes perfect sense, like a lot of the work that we do here. Anyway, you guys take care and be safe.